Yo, what's up, guys? God, I fell asleep, I think. Ugh. I fell asleep and then I just woke up and looked at the time and I was like, oh god, I'm late. Ooh. Alright. Can you hear me? Is everything fine? Hello? Check, check. Alright, let's see. How much is a case? I think I paid like $5.75 for a case. It was like 90 some dollars a box. I pre-ordered it a long time ago with Safari Zone is who I usually buy from, at least recently. Trying to pull up some music here, then we'll get started. How's it going, TCG House, iFOMO, SDC, what's going on? Ay, ay, ay. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Man, my computer is so slow. Come on. YouTube sometimes just loop. There we go. Sometimes it takes a while for YouTube to load. All right. Oh man. We got boxes on boxes on boxes of the new set, Twilight Masquerade. 9 boxes to be exact. We're going to be opening up tonight. I think that's like 300 and... What is it? 324. Is it? 324? I think so. That's a lot of packs, so we might as well just jump right in and get started. Man, I did fall asleep. I was resting. I don't know if I was actually asleep, but we were taking a little bit of a nap there for 2 minutes ago. Distributors slipping. Yeah, I don't know why Safari Zone been getting them to me early. I think the last set I got like a week or two early as well. So I don't know what's going on, but I've been getting stuff early. It's pretty nice. Take these out. A lot of shiny treasure and ancient roar. Are those the Japanese sets? Shiny treasure is for sure. Ancient roar. I don't know what that is. All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Twilight Masquerade. If you guys haven't seen my YouTube video yet, I talk about my top 10 cards from the set that I'm looking forward to hopefully pulling tonight and just in general. Yeah, we'll see if we pull any of those tonight, but we've got Spinner Rack, Okie Dogie. I have no clue what that is. Ogre Pawn. Isn't there two? Am I dumb? Or no. Wait. There's not 2 regular hollows per pack, right? Just one? I'm losing it. Like I said, I was literally just asleep, so 2 reverse hollows, 1 normal hollow in every pack, right? Why did I think there was 2 regular hollows in every pack? That is not the case. Alright. What we got? We got Shinx, Flabebe. In our first Ultra Rare, we have a Luxray EX. Unfortunately, Luxray did not get the SIR treatment. Would have been really cool. Luxray is definitely up there. I like Luxray a lot as a Pokemon. Would have been nice for Luxray to get a special illustration rare. There's a few Pokemon in this set that got ultra rares, but not. Oh, Dragapult would have been cool too to get an SIR, but unfortunately that's not the case. Crawdont, Chimecho. All right, there we go. Alakazam. Okay, so we got our first art rare. Or they're art rares in Japanese. I forget what they call them in. Illustration rare. Illustration rare in English. Yeah, art rare in Japanese. Ugh. But yeah, how are you guys doing tonight, man? We got so many packs to open. Hopefully I actually get through them all. Last time I tried to stream, it didn't go so well. Ooh, I think we got something here. It might just be a regular EX. We've got Wellspring Mask Ogre Pawn EX. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Spoiler alert, but Ogre Pawn is not in my top 10 cards that I want to pull tonight. Chimecho is though, so that's cool. I like that card a lot. This set feels Alphin. Ooh, Dragapult. All right, let's go. We've got one of those nice Dragapult EX full arts. I do like Dragapult a lot. Very cool Pokemon. I was just saying I wish that Dragapult would have gotten an SIR, but fortunately they did not. He did not. But yeah, good stuff. Dragapult, one of the better Gen 8 Pokemon. But yeah, this set feels a bit like Battle Styles to me, because Ogerpon is the DLC, the DLC Legendary, right? I think is from an expansion pass or DLC or whatever. Very similar to, oh, what was that Pokemon's name? The one from Urshifu. Very similar to Urshifu, where it wasn't in the main game, but it was in the. Hey, we got Chansey. All right, there we go. Nice. Got a nice little Psyduck and Snorlax up there. A little Ditto. It's a fun one. Very similar to Urshifu, and the focus of this set is very much around Ogerpon. So feels a little bit like a Battle Styles set. Some cases. Apparently the next specialty set is supposed to be like a dragon focus set. Is that what I heard? Or there's some sort of dragon focus set coming. That'll be cool, I think. Hopefully they will. Oh, I think Infernape was the other one that. Oh no, Infernape got an art rare. But yeah, that would be interesting if they went that route. Hopefully that set has some cool Pokemon in it. There are a lot of Dragon Pokemon, so they could easily give us a Drudagon set or something like that instead of some of the more cool Dragon Pokemon. But we'll see how it goes. There will be dragons. Apparently there will be. Apparently there will be. Thwackey, Chimecho, Infernape. Dragon set is apparently. Oh, I thought it was going to be the next specialty set. That'd be cool. That'd be cool if it was a full set. I think I saw some people were comparing it to like Dragon Majesty and stuff like that. So that's why I thought it would be like a special set. But Tangela, Sandshrew, Munkidori. Shrouded Fable is the special set. What is the? I've seen some cards from Shrouded Fable, or at least maybe some of the artworks. What is the what's the Pokemon? It's not. I totally forgot. It's not. It's another set focused on a Pokemon from this generation, right? Like, not from, like, earlier gens or anything. They just keep hitting us with Gen 9. Smashing us across the face with Gen 9, Gen 9, Gen 9, Gen 9, Gen 9. It's like, Jesus, chill. Alright, I know. Oh, it's a Poltergeist set, isn't it? I think. Teal Mask, Ogerpon. But yeah, a little bit disappointed in that. How's it going, Kai? What's up? How you doing, dude? I'm just hoping we pull at least one Greninja tonight with all the packs that we're going to be opening. Poltergeist, Monkey Dory, Arcanine. Miami inbound. I actually almost booked flights today to go to Collecticon this weekend. I thought about it because a lot of people decided to ditch Card Party this year because they're losers, and so I think it's a long weekend this weekend because of the holiday here in America. So I thought about maybe going because it's only like an hour and a half flight. It'd be a few $100. It wouldn't be so bad to go Saturday and Sunday. But I think I'll probably just chill. I'll do a stay-in vacation. We've got Teal Mask over Frostlass. Let's go. And another Frostlass. Double Frostlass pack. We have a nice... I like Frostlass a lot. Probably my favorite Ice-type Pokemon. I say that in the video. Make sure to watch the video. I really like Frostlass. Very cool Pokemon. Beats the 20-hour flight. Yeah, 20 is a lot. 20 is a lot. It's kind of weird to me that people wouldn't, like, I don't know, that people are doing so many... People are doing so many Collecticons this year that they would choose to do Collecticon over a more unique experience like Card Party. That's what I was kind of thinking, was like, oh, Card Party is like, there's only one of them every year. I know that it's on Father's Day weekend, so it doesn't really fall on a great weekend for especially all the fathers and stuff that are into Pokemon, but at the same time, it's like, it only happens once. This one only happens once a year. It's only the second time that it's happened. The first one seemed like it was super hype, but everyone was just like, no, I just want to do the exact same thing and go to a Collecticon like we normally do. It's like, okay, well, Zapdos, Hollow, that's their prerogative. But yeah, it should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Eevee. Ninetales, Applin, Iron Leaves. I saw that there is another evolution of Applin. When the hell did that happen? There's another evolution of Applin. You already had Appleton and Flapple. And apparently there's a second one. Or a third one. What the hell? I didn't even know that happened. Is that just a DLC Pokemon? Also, why? Why did he... Ooh, Ace-Spec, Legacy Energy, and Alakazam Hollow. From one of the Scarvy DLCs. Taco, how's it going? Isn't Dragon type? I think all of them are Dragon type, right? Or the new one isn't Dragon type? Because I know Flapple and Applin, I think, are... Or Flapple and Appleton are both Dragon, I think. We got Apom, Finizen. Been playing a ton of Ground... What is Grounded? Oh, is Grounded the... where you're like in the backyard and you're really small. It's like a survival game. Is that one? Or is there a different, another game called Grounded? Oh, yeah. I played that when it was in alpha or something like a while ago. It was pretty fun. Played multiplayer with a buddy. I do not want to have to fight. Okay. We're gonna keep stuff off of the background. Okay, scoop up Cyclone. Did I see that this one was gonna be really good? Is this the one that people were talking about, that it was gonna be really solid? Scoop up Cyclone? I don't remember. Yo, what's up, Chef? I was gonna respond to you, Chef, and then I forgot about it, and now I just remembered that I still have to respond to you. So, I will respond to you. I had a busy day today. I don't know, but they should give it a Mega Evolution too. Wait, what? Why? What are you talking about? Applin does not need 3 evolutions and a Mega Evolution. You crazy. Phantom, Sea King. I mean, Appleton, Flapple. I'll give it to him. Flapple, great Pokemon design. Appleton, nah, whatever. Kind of dumb. The new one, like I feel like it's worse than Flapple and Appleton. And Applin is kind of cute. So like, Applin and Flapple would have been a really good one too. Appleton's kind of weird in my opinion. And then to give it a third one just seems really out of, like, I don't know, out of place. I don't know what all the A-specs are though. There was an A-spec from last set that stayed above like $30 for like a long time. And I had a couple of them. I forgot what it was, but all the A-specs seemed to do pretty well out of the last set in terms of value. Aaron, Laren, ooh, Screamtail EX, full arts. They hinted about a new Eevee evolution. I saw a couple people talking about that, but then I never actually saw what they are, like where the hint was. Like any proof of a hint. Dragmia. I think they'll probably call it something other than that, hopefully. Yeah, a dragon one would be interesting. I mean, they have a lot of opportunity. It was on a Facebook video or something. I mean, they're gonna make a huge deal about it, right? It's not just gonna be some like random, like, we haven't had a new evolution since what, X and Y, and that was years ago now. So I feel like if they are gonna do one, it's not gonna be like this secret. Well, it might be like a secret thing that they just reveal one day, but I don't know. I don't want it to be true. I feel like it would be weird if they just introduced it like not a part of a new game or anything. Because like, if like next month they were just like, oh, we're giving you a new evolution, here it is. It's like a gift Pokemon or something like that. It'd be like, what? Like, this should be a part of the game. I saw that some people in Discord were like, oh, if you look at the new Eevee card, Greninja. If you look at the new Eevee card, one of the Eevees is cuddling a little stuffed animal of Hydreigon. So they were like, oh, maybe it's a dragon type evolution or something like that. It's like, I think I don't know. Maybe it's a hint, or maybe it's like a really long stretch right there that you're trying to put together. But actually, I'm trying. How many evolutions are there? There's Eevee. Okay, so there's 8 Eevees on that card. So we have Eevee, Flareon, Jolteon, Vaporeon, Umbreon, Glaceon, Leafeon, Espeon. Yeah, we're already past 8. So, I was going to say, if it's... That would be really interesting if they did it that way, though. Where it's like, oh, there's 8 Eevees on the card, and we only have 7 evolutions, and there's a hint on this card on the next evolution type. It's like, oh shit, that would be kind of cool, but... Holy crap, the lighting is blown out. There we go. Jesus, what the... Pinsir, Abra, Shinished. I don't even know how to say that stupid Pokemon's name. All evolutions have been types that were special before Gen 4's official split. Oh, that's true. So they would have to add maybe a new type to the game to add a new evolution, right? Because, no, well, that's not true, right? Because Glaceon and Leafeon are just grass and ice, and they were in the first games, right? That were special before Gen 4's physical ice split. I don't know. Aaron. Sinistcha. How are you supposed to say this stupid name? Sinistcha. It's supposed to be like matcha and sinister together. Sinistcha. Poltchageist. Sinistcha. What the frick? Somebody had a stroke when they named that Pokemon. Man, the lighting is going nuts. Alright, chill. Diplin. That's it. There's Applin. There's Diplin, which is literally Applin with a forehead pole. It's literally Applin, but somebody... Okay, so they... Oh my god, dude. For real. They just made it... I don't even want to look at this. What a stupid... Chandelure. What a stupid thing. They just took an apple, they stuck a reed in it, and then they dipped it like a candied apple, and that's it. Diplin. And then we call it Diplin because, of course, we're gonna dip the apple. Oh man! All right, I need to stop being a grouchy old man. Farfetch'd. Lena's Aid. Is this an SIR? Lena's Aid? That's cool. We got a Corphish, we got a Wooper, we got Surskits, and then we got Lana. Cool looking little card. Not bad. Well, first box, I would say we've done pretty well. What's in this one? Dracloak, Poliwrath, Cure and Full Art. Alright, cool. We've got another Full Art. Yeah, I think that's an SIR. So we got an SIR in our first one, and then we got a Full Art Trainer, 2 A-Specs, some illustration rares. Decent first box. That Greninja from the upcoming set looks incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing it in person. Which one? The promo from the collection box or the one that's in this set? I think they both look incredible. The promo one specifically looks really cool. Kind of weird that it's a promo, but it's cool that it's promo. It's kind of a little strange that it's promo as well. Alright, let's see. Let me put these together. So we got SIR, we've got a Full Art, we've got a Full Art. Bro, I feel like we got so many freaking hits out of this box. Are you supposed to get this many hits out of this box? We got A-Specs, and then we got a bunch of these. How many hits was this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 hitters out of our first bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all. We're one box in. Man, that Greninja. Yeah, I agree though. I think both Greninjas look pretty cool. The new one, the promo that's coming in that collection box, that one looks really nice. It's like a, what do they call the art style? Like a woodblock? Like woodblock Japanese woodblock art style. It's pretty sick. I gotta move these out of the way. Where can I move these so that they're not in focus? We'll just keep going. It's the feel of print quality. I'll take a look at them here in a second. I just gotta get through. I'm opening 9 boxes. 9. I thought about opening 10, but then I was like, 9. Probably good to have 3 boxes to sell packs at the store. Snorlax. I have no idea. I saw it on Roxanne's community post. I think graded cards on GameStop shelves bring so many new people to the hobby. Yeah, the GameStop thing's kind of weird, right? Like, it seems like for some cards, Greninja, nice. It seems like for some cards, they're actually offering, like, more than market. And then on some cards, they're offering, like, 10% of market. Like, somehow their algorithm adjusts for liquidity. However, they're pricing things, which is interesting. But then it also seems like their prices really aren't that bad. Like, some of the prices that I've seen so far, I would have thought they would be pricing them, like, way higher than they should be. But I don't know. But I do feel like the majority of cards that you go to sell to them, they're going to give you like a 10 to 20% offer on. I think I saw a video from, was it PK? He brought like a little stack of cards to his GameStop to see what they would offer him. And most of the cards was just like a few bucks. And a lot of the cards that he brought in were like, you know, somewhere between like the $30 to like $100 range. Walking Wake Chandelure. I think they turned up the quality on the newer sets. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I thought about making a video. I thought about making a video where I bring in like a vlog where I bring in the ponchos and see how much they offer me on them. Except apparently they're not buying cards over like $200 or $500 or something like that. So never mind. It would have been funny though. Walk in with the ponchos and they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll give you $100 each." $175 trade value. I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. What's up, Comet? How's it going? Fable, Puchiena, Palafin. Pretty slow box so far. Got a couple hits. $180 if you're a pro member. Yeah, exactly. An extra 10%. Leafeon. Ooh, I like this one. Tatsugiri. I like this card. This card's really cute. That's a cute Pokemon card. That's a cute idea for a Pokemon. Like a sashimi Pokemon. That's actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie on that one. That one's kind of cute. That's your chase in the set? Nice. Yeah, that's cool. Oh no, what happened? You should be fine. Nightbot sometimes doesn't like symbols. I need to up the amount of symbols you can use. I don't know what I have it at right now, but it must be low. You're fine, man. You're fine. After they buy and get put up for sale in the store, and they have 1 week to sell before being shipped to their online marketplace. They have 1 week to sell before. Damn. They're going to have a lot of cards go to their online marketplace. Because a lot of cards are not going to sell in 1 week. Tangela, Frostlass. I'd say most cards probably aren't going to sell in 1 week. At the store. Tatsugiri, Agron, Sinishita, Shinicha. I don't know how to say that Pokemon's name. Just gonna go with that. Come on, Glalie Tinglu. Oh, so I looked this up because your average player was wrong in the comments of my latest video. So I talked about the Growlithe card in this, the Growlithe illustration rare, and I said that I would like the Growlithe illustration rare's artwork if his design a lot better, and the Arcanine if they didn't put the little stupid horn on him. Like, they just randomly have a horn for some reason. Everything else seems totally interesting and fine, but then they just randomly plop a horn on their head. And your average player said that it's supposed to mimic like a helmet, I guess, with their fur. But I always thought that they were supposed to mimic like those statues that you see in like China and some in Japan, where they're like lions, but they're like the statues, and then they have really like flowing manes and stuff like that kind of look like water or like clouds, and that's what they were supposed to look like. And then I looked it up, and I'm like, that's definitely what they're supposed to look like. And those statues don't have little horns on top of their head, so it's like, But yeah, I don't quite understand just the random little horn. I feel like it would have looked a lot better without it, but... Ernie, what's up, dude? May the pole gods bless you. Well, thank you. I hope they do as well. But... all I want is a Greninja. Just give me one Greninja, alright? Just one. The Greninja is super cool. Super duper cool. I like the Eevee as well. I would take some Eevees. The Eevee is a really nice looking card. I actually bought some of the Eevees in Japanese. Those are at PSA right now. Very cute card. There's an Eevee art rare that's really cute. There's a Greninja EX SIR that's like the big chase from the set. That's really it. We got Lana's Aid. There are a couple full art trainer SIRs that are kind of cool looking. They're at like a Japanese festival having like street food. They're really cute, but you know, I don't have any connections to the characters because, well, first of all, I didn't ever finish Scarlet and Violet because I couldn't, and then I'm not going to give them more money to buy a DLC to a game that I didn't like in the first place. So I have no connection to like the new characters or Pokemon from this new generation, especially the ones from the DLC. So I don't have the connection to Kieran and Perrin. Is that their names? That are kind of like the main draws of this set, but oh well. I couldn't finish it too. I tried to start again the other day, and then I literally got like 5 minutes in, and I remembered that it's gonna take me like 4 hours to get past the school, like the opening, and I was like, nope, I'm done. I can't. I'm not gonna sit here for 4 hours to try and get past this stupid school nonsense for them to tell me story that isn't even gonna matter like toward the end of the game. Unfair stamp. Infernape! I love this card. The card's so sick. Dude, the Infernape reminds me a lot of the Lucaria, the ETB. Look at that boy. Look at that boy. One of my favorite fire starters. You didn't know how to comp the Greninja? I wouldn't know how to do that either, especially on cards that just came out, because obviously, like, the cards are way inflated, especially early on. But oh, yes, dude! All right, second box. Let's go. We got her, baby. Let's go. The Greninja EX. Second box pull. Man, that is sweet. Well, centering looks good, I will say. Honestly, it looks pretty good. I mean, it has the factory dots in the top left and right. But centering looks good, and I don't see any damage that I've gotten used to seeing from Scarlet and Violet sets. Pretty clean. That is pretty damn clean. It does have, just in the top two corners, you can see the little factory dots. It's got two little factory dots, but man, I like this card. Woo! That is sexy. That is sexy. We got two of my favorite cards from the set from this one box. The Infernape and the Greninja. Damn, bro. Damn. That is nice. Let's go. How's it going, son of a Merc? Let me know the comp. Might be my favorite SAR of the gen. It might be up there, to be honest. I'm trying to think of the other ones. I really like Rita's Blastoise. That's definitely up there. But yeah, it is a really good one. I like that one. Which Pokemon do you think Pokemon tried really hard to make people like, but ultimately it wouldn't stick? I feel this way about Cramorant. Did Pokemon try and get Cramorant? I feel like Cramorant was one of those that the community was like, oh my god, I love this Pokemon. For some reason. And then Pokemon kind of ran with it. Kind of like, Lechonk. You remember when they showed like the first few Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet and Lechonk was one of them? Everyone was like, oh my god, Lechonk is my new favorite Pokemon. Everyone was freaking out about Lechonk. And then now nobody talks about Lechonk because nobody gives a shit. I feel like for a while there, Lechonk was like, oh my god, it's so adorable. Look at the pig. And then it's like, oh, nope, never mind. I feel like everyone just tried to make, how's it going, Sen Yoshida? If they pulled that Greninja and King Gambit. Oh yeah, the King Gambit promo looks good too. The problem is they have a history now of pulling some of the best like chases out to put in boxes. Like, how many of the full art shinies from Shiny Treasure EX did they pull out of that set to put in collection boxes? And then it kind of felt weird because it's like, oh, you're pulling a Charizard from the set, you're pulling a it wasn't Mew and Gardevoir, was it? I think those were in the set, right? But there were some other stuff. Oh! Well, alright. Alright, we'll take it, I guess. Demolish. Yeah, I don't know. I'm very I'm very not very positive about a lot of Pokemon. I feel like Sword and Shield they added a lot of really, maybe not a lot, but they added a decent percentage of like well thought out, good designed Pokemon to the Pokédex. I feel like this generation there's like 3. there's like 3 that really stand out to me as like really cool additions to the Pokédex. That I feel like have like solid designs. That might not be very generous. There might be more than that, but I feel like Sword and Shield had some cool stuff. And this generation was just like, nah. A few, but not a ton. Mimikyu is definitely a very popular Pokemon from Sun and Moon for sure. Sun and Moon was another one. I have to go back and look at some of the designs from Sun and Moon's like new Pokemon, but that might have been another one where there weren't a whole ton that I was super excited about. Black and White had some cool ones. Reuniclus is still one of my favorite. Man, Reuniclus might be like top 10 Pokemon for me, like period. I think that design is super cool. But yeah, I don't know. Assel, Cramorant, Iron Leaves. Sun and Moon had sick designs, even though the games sucked. I thought Sun and Moon was pretty okay in terms of games. The tutorial was freaking long, which is a reason why I can't go back and play Sun and Moon, because the tutorials. You know what they should do? I'm sure that the Pokemon community's already done this. I would assume is they need to put out. I don't think I saw this card. This one's interesting. Poltergeist. What they need to do is they need to put out hacks or like, what do they call them? Not hacks. Patches or something. The community needs to patch every Pokemon game to get rid of its stupid tutorial at the beginning. Oh my god, dude. Apparently in the newest games, they made it so that you could skip cutscenes. I don't know when you get that ability, but I tried to turn that on the other day, and I didn't have access to the menu for like the first, I don't know how much time. And I was like, well, what's the point in adding the ability to skip cutscenes if you're not going to give it to me at the beginning of the freaking game? I still have to go through this freaking tutorial, and that's what I want to skip. I'll do this. We'll do this. And this. And then this. Is this a full art? Oh, that's technically a full art. Where are we putting this guy? Right here, I guess. Alright. Greninja EX. Lana's Aid. These are our hits from this box. Second box. Second box in, we got a clean looking Greninja. I don't know if I'll grade this. Probably not, just because it has those white dots on the back. I wouldn't want it to 9, but really cool looking card. Red, blue, and yellow did not hold your hand past the catching tutorial, and we did fine. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like they try with the story nowadays, but the stories are all kind of the same, right? It's like, oh, someone's trying to destroy the world. Someone's trying to unleash a super powerful Pokemon to destroy the world. Someone's trying to, I don't know. It seems like there isn't really been I don't think, like, a unique story from Pokemon, ever. Like, they just kind of iterate on themselves over and over again. But that's kind of the Nintendo way. It's not like Zelda has had a bunch of unique stories. Like, it's kind of the same. It's not like Mario has had a bunch of unique stories. They're all kind of the same. It's like Nintendo just kind of iterates on itself over and over and over and over again. So, do the SV games have anything to do with Horizons? I've been in and out of the anime, but I mean, it has the Pokemon from Horizons, right? Because doesn't Horizons... Isn't the Pikachu of Horizon Sprigatito? So, I mean, it has the... It has the Pokemon, at least. Storylines or anything? I don't know. I don't think there's much... I mean... I didn't play through the whole game because I couldn't, because it was... I found it to be really boring. I'm not a person who likes open world games. The more that Pokemon leans into the open world aspect of it, especially if they're not going to, like, make the worlds interesting, I'm just going to continue to fall further and further away from caring, I guess. Caretaker! But... to me, there's very few open world games that justify having an open world, so I am way more picky when it comes to open world style games. Ninetales, Enamorous. Enamorous is definitely a Pokemon that shouldn't exist. You ever think about certain Pokemon that, like, why isn't that Pokemon an evolution of that Pokemon? Like, why isn't Alola Mola the evolution of Luvdisc? Can someone explain that to me? Why? Why are they two completely separate Pokemon? Why is that not an evolution to Luvdisc? It looks exactly the freaking same, except bigger, and it still even kind of looks like a heart, I feel like. Lairon. What the hell happened? I feel like there's Pokemon all over the Pokedex that are like, why isn't that? Why is that a new Pokemon and not just like a variant of that Pokemon? Why? You know, it's just... I don't know, it's so weird. Tangela, Monkey Dory, Sinistcha. The game should at least have multiplayer open world. The new game does. The new game you can play multiplayer with people, up to 4 people, I think. You can do like raid battles together and stuff, and you can run around. I think you can run around the world, and do stuff together. So the new game has co-op. The weird thing about the new game, though, is that there are barely any, like, Pokemon battles, like, where you battle another trainer. And when you do find trainers, you have to initiate the battle with them. So they're completely optional. Like, you don't have to do any trainer battles in the game whatsoever. Basically, like, if you don't walk up and talk to them, then they won't fight you. I think I remember that from the game. Feeling kind of weird, like there's no battles in this game, and then it's like, oh no, there's battles, but you have to talk to the trainers. They don't like stop you randomly to fight, which is a little weird. Root Bonnet Girder, Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. Kind of weird for Blood Moon Ursaluna to get like the SIR treatment in this set. Is Blood Moon Ursaluna? Isn't Ursaluna from Legend Arceus? Is the Blood Moon one, is that different? Is that from this gen? I don't know. I can't keep up with the Pokemon at this point. I posted a hot take on my YouTube community tab. A lot of likes, though, to be honest. A lot of likes. I was not expecting that many likes. Not very many people fought me on it, so maybe it's not as hot as a take as I think. I said modern alternate arts can't have swirls, therefore they're not as good as vintage hollows. Got a lot of likes. Nobody seemed to fight me on that, so a lot of people feel the same way. Darmanitan, Eevee. I've got a lot of Eevee reverses at this point. I'm gonna have to go through and pull those out. I think Leafeon's in this set too. Is Glaceon in this set? Boom, 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 boom. Melodic, Dreepy, Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. That looks scary. It's like a Ursaluna, but it's like a zombie. It's like a zombie Ursaluna. By the way, I think I'll take a look at it in a second. I think the Day in the Life video is my #1 viewed video on the channel. I think it officially is. I'll have to take a look. I think it was gonna hit that either today or yesterday if it continued getting the views that it was getting. But I think that it is. I think it's above like 48,000 views or something now. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Bellybolt, Seeking, Enamorous. It was a fun video. It's one of those videos, though, that you can really only do once. You know, it's like, I can't really do another one. Another day in the life of, and it's like, just cover the same shit. Like, oh, this is me drinking coffee and having breakfast again. It's like, what? Like, I can vlog, like, cool stuff if I'm doing, you know, interesting stuff, but can't really do, like, a full day in the life video anymore. Everyone knows my day in the life. Maybe if I get, like, super big and my business changes and stuff like that, I could do, like, an updated version. But there's only so much I can do in a day. Ogre Pond. But yeah, I'm glad everyone liked the video, though. That was cool. Oh, I also did the top 5 flips video. That one seemed to do pretty well. The top 5 flips. Everyone liked the editing in that video. I was pretty proud of it. Having like the percentage come in and like crack the glass. That was pretty fun to figure out how to do and to edit that in. That's basically, those are the types of video. That video is the type of video that I'm going to do going forward, probably, instead of going through the entire spreadsheet. Like, remember before I said that I'm not going to do, like, the full spreadsheet videos anymore because it takes too long and the editing takes too long and stuff like that. So, that top 5 flips video, that's probably what I'm going to be doing monthly going forward instead of that full spreadsheet breakdown. Zapdos reverse. Sunflora! Time to scale up. Weekend in the life. Yeah, the full weekend. You just watch me, like, take a nap at 3. Maybe watch a movie. Well, I will say that right now it's kind of boring because I have between 250 and 300 cards at PSA right now, so I'm not buying anything at the moment. I'm not doing anything at the moment. I'm just waiting for cards to come back from PSA, so it's pretty boring at the minute. Kilowattrel, Aaron, Heatran. It's a hell of a return. It's in blocks. Like, I just got a 76 card return back. I've got another like 78 card out right now that just hit assembly. I've got like a 28 card one that just hit assembly, and then I got a okay, the Blood Moon Ursaluna SIR. And then I have a 108 submission out right now that they just received. So that's 3 SIRs. Did they go back to putting an SIR in every box? Did they go back to putting an SIR in every box? Because I'm 3 for 3 on boxes and SIRs. PSA slow as hell right now. My very first ever return was supposed to get back to me on the 8th. Interesting. They've been really fast for me. I think all my submissions are like... I think they're under a month or about a month. About a month or like between 3 and 4 weeks or something like that, which is pretty fast. That's pretty fast. I am doing an experiment. I guess I can spoil for the people who are here. I'm grading some cards with tag. Well, tag grading, you're not here right now, are you? The last thing I want is tag to know what I've done. Not that I did anything bad. I did what I normally do to any other company. I'm not like trying to make them slip up or anything like that. But basically, I decided to I think the tag slabs look really good actually. I actually really like the label. I think it's super clean. Nobody can really complain about, oh, it's blue, oh, it's red, something like that. It's like etched onto the actual plastic, or I don't know if it's etched or it's printed or whatever. I think the slabs look pretty good. But I sent a wide variety of grades from other companies. So I think it was like PSA 6, PSA 7, a CGC 7.5, 2 PSA 8s, a CGC 9, a CGC 10, and a PSA 9 or 10 maybe? I forget exactly. But I sent them like from 6 all the way to 10, like different cards that I have gotten graded that came back in those lower grades. And I went through and I condition checked. I said, okay, this is what I think got that grade. We're going to send it off to tag and basically see if their AI system catches the different issues that I was able to point out. Survival Brace, Fionn, and Iron Lance. But it's all going to be in one video. Because I didn't want to do what Greeny did, where he showed him cracking all the slabs in their original grades, especially with Tag watching his videos. I would not be surprised if any of them don't upgrade. But I wanted to do like all in one video, send him a range of different damaged cards or grades from other companies and see what they came back from Tag, just to give it a try and see how comparable they are maybe to some of the other grades that I've gotten back from the different companies. And then I thought actually another level to the video, right? Because this whole idea between AI computer grading is that it can be super consistent, right? So I thought about, okay, sending the first submission, comparing what they get to the other companies that graded those cards, and then cracking them out of the Tag slabs and sending them again. And then seeing if they all come back the same grade again. Like if it's truly like consistent. But yeah, that's already going to be... The video already is going to be too expensive. Because I'm sending literally, like, poorly graded cards to get graded again by a different company. So it's not like I'm going to make my money back on this video. But I thought it would be, an interesting video. Tadball, Slugma. If they had an actual machine in person at LGS, I don't think anyone would complain. I don't know how in the world you would ever make that work, though. Like, the idea of it is really cool, but I don't know how in the world you ever make that work. Putting machines, like having to service all the machines if something breaks. Basically, like, having, like, a guarantee, essentially, that the card, you know, like what if something malfunctions and it grades cards wrong? It doesn't catch certain things that it should be catching. Like, it seems like a nightmare. Like, you'd have to have someone out there checking to make sure the thing is actually working. Because, like, what happens if, you know, the first round of machines you put out there are wrong, and the grading of those cards from the machines is significantly different from the cards from the companies? It's like, well, then, like, what does that do to your reputation? And then what does that do to, like, this idea that I don't know. It's just, I don't know how you do that in a way that actually works. It's an interesting idea, but I don't know if it's really practical. Seems like there's so many variables for shit to go wrong. iFOMO says, switch coffee brand next time. I think that was when we were talking about the day in the life video. Probopass. The nose pass with a mustache. You know what? You guys can hate on my coffee taste all you want. I only do that because it's cheap, alright? I am cheap. I'm very cheap. That's one thing you gotta know about me, is I am one of the cheapest people. I'm so frugal that, like, I am willing to sacrifice even the things that I most love, being coffee, to save a few bucks. I used to do the pods, and then I realized how expensive the pods were, and I used to get the shitty pods too. I used to get, like, the Target brand coffee pods. That would be even worse. That would have been even worse in the video if I had thrown a Market Pantry branded pod into that machine and made a cup of coffee out of it. I think people would have unsubbed. I think people would have unsubbed at that point. So I think Folgers at least has kind of the name recognition. But the, man, I don't know. I don't do that anymore, though, because that was too expensive. The pods are too expensive. Iron Thorns. But, like, what's a good coffee brand? What's a coffee brand that you guys, like, you know, am I supposed to drink Starbucks because that's going to make me trendy? Like, what's a good coffee brand that you can pick up at the store that apparently is better than Folgers? That isn't, like, stupidly expensive. Scolipede, Scoop Up Cyclone. We got a second one of those. Nice. Colombian coffee? Wait, that's the yellow container, right? Or is that the blue container? Is it the yellow container or the blue container? A Nespresso? Here's the problem with Nespresso. My brother has a Nespresso, and I like it, okay? But at the same time, I want to make a pot of coffee. Because I drink, you know, 2 to 3 cups a day. I don't want to have to go up, put a new pot in, and we're talking, Nespressos are expensive, man. If we're talking, like, expensive coffee, Nespresso is up there in terms of, like, you know, you make a pot of coffee, it's like cents on the dollar. You want a Nespresso, you're paying like $2 a pod or some shit. Like, I am not about to spend that much on my coffee in the morning. I like the Nespresso, I like the coffee, but we're you know, that's too rich for my blood. That's too rich for my blood. Maxwell House? Maxwell House is the blue one, right? I've tried Maxwell House. It's fine. I don't know if I've ever tried the Colombian one. I mean, here's the problem, right? Is I put creamer in it. So it literally doesn't matter what the coffee tastes like, because at the end of the day, the coffee's going to taste like the creamer. So, you know, I like doing the creamer. It's not an investment. What are you talking about? The coffee maker doesn't go up in value over time. What are you talking about? You would like Columbia has a kick to it, but is it going to have a kick to it after I put a bunch of creamer in it? That's what I'm saying. I think so. I'll try it next time. Next time I will buy a Columbia. I will try the Columbia brand. We'll see how it goes. Phantom, Corefish, Iron Leaves. Telling me my closet of Keurigs won't pay for my retirement later? No, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm sorry to say. We got Ogre Pond. Bug catching set. Is his name Okie Dokie? Wow. That reminds me of the girl on Fallout. The girl on Fallout always says Okie Dokie. Man, that show is so good. I'm watching it through right now for a second time. I'm on the second to last episode. That show is so good. They nailed it. Such a good one. Opening Cyber Judge right now, just pulled Iron Leaves. Hell yeah, man. I got some of that in the... My Cyber Judge is not selling. My Wild Force is selling at the shop. My Cyber Judge is not. Nobody's going for that one. People want the Wild Force and the Shiny Treasure, but the Cyber Judge is chilling. Yeah, I think they did a really good job on Fallout. Very solid. I'm excited for Season 2. Spinnerack, Leiron, Iron Thorns. I think I also saw that Netflix renewed that 3 Body Problem show. I thought that show was pretty good. I didn't think it was like, you know, it had moments where it was really, really good. But then it was just kind of like, meh, for the rest of it. But I would watch a Season 2. Oh, I was thinking about this the other day, okay? Because I saw the not Roundhouse. What is it called? Not Roundhouse. What the hell is that stupid movie called? It's not Roundhouse. What is it called? Roadhouse. I saw the Roadhouse remake recently. That movie is utter garbage. That movie was so bad. But I watched it because I was like, Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal is like one of the best actors of this generation. I'll check it out. It's got Jake Gyllenhaal. And then I watch it and I'm like, this movie was shit. It's so bad. Like, it was entertaining, kind of. There was like a couple of fight scenes that were like, okay. But the acting was utterly horrible. Who's the MMA guy? That guy was horrible in it. The Irish MMA guy. What's his name? Holy crap, he was so bad. He's not gonna get, he's not the next Rock. McGregor. Conor McGregor. Oh my god, he was horrible. He's definitely not gonna get any more acting gigs after that. At least I wouldn't think. It's like they just told Conor McGregor, like, do whatever you think like a crazy guy would do, and he's like, hey, it's like, what? Oh my god, dude. It was so horrible. Yeah, that movie was rough. And they're making a second one. It's getting a sequel. Here's my thing. I'm probably being too loud, all right? I'm sorry. Here's my thing, okay? First of all, the movie was not good. It's entertaining. I'm sure you could watch it. I watch it. It was entertaining for what it was, but it was like a Sharknado, you know? Like, people are like, oh, it was entertaining. It's not supposed to win an Oscar. It's like, yeah, I get that. It was fine. They're, it had entertaining moments, but the acting was pretty bad apart from Jake Gyllenhaal. The story was pretty dumb. The villain was really horrible. Conor McGregor was really bad. You know, a lot of the movie was like way out there ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, it was just not great. It was not great. But it's getting a sequel. Amazon is making a sequel to it, which is crazy to me. But then I thought about, okay, you have these movies that hit streaming services. And as long as, because there's nothing else to watch on the streaming services at the time, if it's attached to an IP or it has a really famous actor, it's like guaranteed going to be #1 viewed on the streaming service, right? That's why like Rebel Moon Part 2 is like the most watched movie on Netflix, right? It's not a very good movie, but because it's Rebel Moon and it's a AAA, you know, title attached to Zack Snyder, it's going to be watched a lot on Netflix, and then it's going to be like, you know, one of the top watched movies on Netflix. It's the same thing with Roadhouse. It's like Roadhouse comes out on Amazon. Nothing else really to watch right now on Amazon. Nothing new apart from like Fallout coming out on it. And it's a movie, and it's got Jake Gyllenhaal. So it's like, holy shit, Jake Gyllenhaal made an Amazon movie, and I can watch it at home. I don't have to go to the theater. Let's watch it, and then it's bad. And then it's like, oh, we're going to give it a sequel because it's the #1 watched thing on Amazon. And it's like, wait a minute. Why are we giving these bad movies sequels just because the quality is allowed to be so much worse on these streaming services just because there isn't anything to watch? Like, what the frick? It doesn't make any sense. It's so frustrating. Is a parallel to Pokemon? They're selling you the brand and the name, not the experience. Absolutely, 100%. End of Watch is amazing. Jake Gyllenhaal is one of the best actors of this generation, 100%. If you look at his like filmography, there are very few bad movies on it. Jake Gyllenhaal is incredible. Another Dipling card? Why are there so many Dipling cards? And End of Watch is, yeah, very, very good. I really like that movie a lot. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. It's like, why? I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for the Wolverine Deadpool movie. Let's go. I'm down. I'm down for the Deadpool Wolverine movie. That looks hilarious. I haven't cared at all about any Marvel anything in the last like literally in the last ever since Endgame. Like, I haven't really cared at all about anything Marvel, but yeah. Wolverine Deadpool, I am very much caring about. We'll see. It looks funny as hell. Enemy 2013. Enemy 2013. I feel like I've seen most of his movies. He had that one on the train that was really good. It was like a Groundhog Day, where he was supposed to defuse a bomb within a certain amount of time before they got to like a stop, and then what was that movie called? That movie was good too. I don't remember what it was called now. I can see it. I can see the cover of it, but I don't remember what it was called. That one was really good. End of Watch is amazing. Nightcrawler, I don't know if you guys have seen Nightcrawler. That movie was incredible. That movie was creepy as hell. He plays basically like almost like a villainous type of character, like a really obsessed, like crime scene film guy. That movie is great. He is so freaking good in that movie. But yeah, there's just like he's so good. He's so good. Another movie I'm excited to see I watched Mad Max Fury Road on the way back from Japan on the plane because I knew that the prequel was going to be coming out, the one about Furiosa. I've heard really good things about it. So, I'm excited to see that one. Hopefully it's just like balls to the wall action like the first one was. Because the first movie was really good. But no, I don't think I've seen the OG Roadhouse. I know my dad did. And I talked to my dad about the new one because he saw it too, and he's like, he was like, I actually like the OG Roadhouse, and it was corny and stuff, but it wasn't that bad. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I mean, I didn't watch it, but that's what he said, so I don't know. Source Code, that's what it was. Yeah, that one's good. That one's good too. Yeah, there aren't very many bad movies in his filmography. There was one that I saw, I think it was a Netflix movie or an Amazon movie or something, that it was fine. It wasn't like great. It was like he plays like a 911 phone operator. Oh, I forget what it was called though. I mean, it was fine. It wasn't like a bad movie. He wasn't bad in it or anything, but it was just kind of like, it was okay. I think it was on Netflix. The boxing movie he was in. The boxing movie that Gyllenhaal was in. I don't remember a boxing movie. Oh, he was jacked for Roadhouse too. Like, he was jacked for Roadhouse. Like, holy shit. Gyllenhaal can get ripped. I don't remember which boxing movie you're talking about. I feel like I've seen almost all of Southpaw. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember now. I think I only saw that movie once, so it doesn't stick out in my brain. I feel like a movie that came out around the same time that got a lot more love was that The Fighter with like Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. That movie was really good. I think that came out around the same time. Maybe it was like a few years before or after or something. In my brain, the Fighter overshadows Southpaw as a boxing movie, but I used to try, because I went to film school, right? So I've always been like a film buff. I try to watch a lot of movies when I can. I haven't watched a lot of movies recently, but I used to try and watch every movie that was nominated for Best Picture for the Oscars. I would find like screeners online, and I would watch them all, and then I would rank them and try and figure out what I thought was going to win. That was really fun when I did in the past. I watched a lot of good movies doing that. But yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I'd like to get back to doing that, to be honest, because I don't know. Was that movie a Gyllenhaal movie? It was. I just watched a movie called The Covenant with Jake Gyllenhaal. And that was like a Iraq War or Afghanistan movie where it's like him and his interpreter. What the frick? There we go. I just watched that one. That one was on Amazon, I think, as well. That movie was good. Yeah, I don't know. Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't miss. Hello? Ogre, Alakazam. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've been kind of in a rut. I'm not sure what to watch right now. Ooh, nice. Luxray. Full art. I like that one. I'm not really watching a show. and there aren't any movies out right now that are super compelling to me. I want to see Dune Part 2, but I'm not going to go to the theater to do that. I watched a lot of Vikings, but I haven't seen that Son of America. No, I haven't. I watched quite a few seasons of Vikings, but I don't think the whole thing was out when I was watching it, so I didn't ever get to the end. You're excited? Oh, so am I. That looks really good. I thought the first season was really good, and the second season, the trailer looks really good. So I'm totally down for House of the Dragon season 2. I know, I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I know that people don't like it, and that's fine. You don't have to like it, but I'm excited for season 2 of The Rings of Power. That trailer looked pretty good. And I didn't think the first season was nearly as bad as everyone else apparently thought, or the internet thought. I thought it was a pretty decent show. Oh, we got Perrin. Nice. I'm excited for season 2. Season 2 looks crazy. Like, it's going to have a lot more action and a lot more... I don't know. So I'm down. I'll watch it. I thought season 1 was better than people gave it credit for. Castle, Palisand, Arcana. Been watching The Challenge. Oh, is that the one where they have like 100 buff people? Is that a Korean show? No. Is it a Korean show? Where they have like 100 buff people and they do like different things against each other? On Netflix? Or am I thinking of a different show? Okay, different. Oh, nice! I think they did put an SIR in every box now. That's a clean looking one. I like this Kieran card. That's a nice one. Physical 100. That's the one I was thinking of. That's a really nice looking card. Damn, dude. So this one has a factory dot again, but it's not horrible. New season was good. I think I enjoyed season 1 better though. Oh, Physical 100. I haven't watched it. Haven't seen it. Seemed interesting though. Unique. Come on, camera. Okie dokie. Full arts. We got another Tatsugiri, which is super freaking cute. Got ourselves a Kieran. That's a nice looking card. So yeah, we've got, and we haven't doubled up yet. If we're gonna double up on an SIR, let's double up on the Greninjas, huh? But I'll take them. A lot of the SIRs in this set are pretty dang cool. Challenge is an old reality show that just popped off popularity because of their hardcore challenges. Mostly cardio, less bodybuilding. Okay, interesting. I don't know anything about it. Frick. I don't have an extra 5-row. Hold on, I gotta move these things over. Move over my bulk. Ah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Trying to figure out if I want to or not, but I thought about doing a challenge where I play a challenge. Hold on. I'm gonna drop this if I'm not paying attention. Hey Mika, what's he doing? Are you sleeping? Bubba. So I was thinking about doing a challenge run of a Pokemon game, Pokemon Fire Red, doing a randomized Nuzlocke and trying to beat it in one day. Starting in the morning, and the stream doesn't end until I beat it. I don't know how long it would take me to do. But I feel like it would be fun. What are you doing? Hey, Mika. Oh no, she's going for the bulk. She's going for the bulk. Gonna knock it over. What are you doing? No, you have a seat there, bud. Have a seat there. Come on. Hey, you're knocking over my cards, dude. Back down in the chair. Come on, come on. All right. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about doing, though. Starting at the beginning of the day. Play it until I beat it. We got a Fion. I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. Because it would be randomized, so that could pose some issues. I also would do rare candies to lessen the amount of grind. Meg Cargo. That's a weird one to get a SR. So there wouldn't be a lot of grinding that would need to be done. And then I would try and dodge, like... I don't know. I think there'd be a way to do it. In one day. It would depend on how many times I got wiped. Which hopefully it wouldn't be that much. But I think I could do it. I think I could do it. Yeah, I think it would be fun. Enhanced Slurpuff, Iron Leaves. What's up, Mason? Not again. Hey, you know what? I'm a masochist, man. I'm a masochist. No, Mason, they changed they went back to the good pull rates. So I've gotten a special illustration rare in every box. The pull rates don't suck this time around. And every box has 2 of the ace specs as well, so I don't know. I've got a Greninja already as well. I don't know. It's going pretty good, Mason. It's going pretty good. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, Mason. I need Dragapult EX. Yes? Which EX? The full art? I think I got one of the full art. And maybe a couple of the regular EXs. I'll hold out for the recap. It's been good so far, to be honest. Special illustration rare in every box. 1 Greninja so far. It's gone pretty well. I don't know how normal that is or not, but... Or if I just got lucky out of my first 4... Wait, this is the 5th box, so I've opened 4 boxes. So my first 4 boxes? What is happening? Hello? Stop. Go away. There. Another Meg Cargo. This is the Meg Cargo box. This is the slug box. What's playable out of this box, Mason? I'm assuming you know. Which actually what I would like to know is which A specs am I looking for? Because I've got a few of the A specs so far. And I know in the Discord you guys were talking about the A specs at one point. That some were gonna be like super broken. Reset Stamp, Green Maskmon, and Dragapult. So the Green Maskmon and Dragapult. Interesting. Dragapult EX seems to be pre-selling for $30. Reset Stamp and Scoop Up. Okay, so I've got 2 of the Scoop Up Cyclones, and I think I have 1 Reset Stamp. So that's pretty solid. I'm down with that. And I got 1 of the Full Art Dragapult EXs. Oh. Sinitcha. And a Greninja. Which I just like for me, I guess. Frostlass. We're nearly halfway done with the opening. How long have I been opening stuff? I can't tell. Yeah, go ahead. I'm over any questions. What's going on? What's going on, man? How's things at the shop? Good. Pretty decent. I think I'm finding my groove with some of the product, like some of the guaranteed profit stuff. So like packs. I've stepped up the amount of packs that I sell at the store because packs are like guaranteed profit for me when I can source boxes decently. No, so I've only been selling Japanese in boxes, which really isn't that profitable. There's not much of a margin there, but I make a little bit. And Shiny Treasure EX has sold pretty decently. And Wild Force has sold... Wild Force? Cyber Judge. Wild Force sold pretty decently. Cyber Judge, not so well. I'm not selling Japanese in packs. I know that was a question earlier, I think, is whether or not I was selling Japanese stuff in packs. I'm not selling Japanese packs. Oh, Heliolisk. I like Heliolisk. It's a cool Pokemon. How's it going, Pidgey Trainer? Welcome. Thanks for subbing. But yeah, it's been going good. I've been finding my... You're selling Japanese 151 packs? Yeah, I don't know. I feel a little weird about selling Japanese packs because, like... I guess if they were specialty set packs, I wouldn't care. I don't know. Because there's just no... there's no guarantee of anything in a Japanese pack. And then there's only really like one really good hit in a Japanese box as well. So it's like, I mean, I guess it's a little different now because there's the art rares. So you could pull like multiple art rares out of boxes. I don't know, maybe I'll think about it. It's definitely more of a gamble with Japanese boxes. Unfair stamp. Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Which? Is this a different stamp? Reset stamp. Oh, never mind. I don't have any reset stamps. I have 2 unfair stamps. I don't have any reset stamps. Or wait. This is the one? This is right? Okay. Yeah, so I got 2 of the stamp ones. 2 of the stamps, 2 of the scoop ups. Thank you for subbing, Pidgey Trainer. Welcome to the stream. Timber, Scolipede, Alakazam. Got a lot of Alakazams. I got a Japanese Alakazam level X in a PSA 10 out of one of my recent PSA subs. You guys haven't seen that one yet? Probably record that one this weekend. It's a big one. It's like 70 some cards. Yeah, that was a big hitter, getting that in a 10. Pretty cool. Let's see, what else does well at the shop? Japanese, man. I mean, I didn't really think that it would, but that sells really well at the shop, and usually I can get those cards decently fine price. They sell well. Code cards actually sell pretty well at the shop too, which is kind of weird. I think for the last couple sets, I've bundled together like 50 code cards in like a little pack from the newest set, and I sell them for like $4 a piece or something like that. I don't know. That could be... I don't really think that's that cheap for code cards. Not really sure. I feel like that's pretty decent per card. I don't know. Usually I just toss code cards, so if I can get a few dollars out of them to pay for parts of some boxes, then... what else? And then bulk. I mean, I guess I realized that bulk would do okay because there's always people that are wanting to like fill out cards for their decks. But I have a 5-row there of like modern bulk for $4 for $1, and it goes pretty well. I'd say I get like 50 to $100 just in like stupid bulk cards for 25 cents a piece every month, which is pretty solid to me. I mean, it pays for at least one of the booster boxes, so I don't know. Oh, 25 cents a card, 4 for $1. Four bulk cards for $1. Not a dollar card. Pain Growth, Jinx. Graded cards have been selling pretty decently up there as well. I don't know. Everything tends to sell pretty well. I think when I first started, it was like... I think my first few months were between like 400 and 800 a month in sales. And I think the last 2 months have been like between 1,500 and 2,000 in sales. And I've been there just over a year. So in that year, I basically like 2 to 3 times my sales at the shop, which is pretty cool. It's doing pretty decent. Rayforce. What is a Rayforce? Oh! Hyper Aroma. Have I gotten an SIR? I don't think this this box is treated... Oh, this is the Make Cargo box, isn't it? I've gotten a bunch of Make Cargos. Mason, are we going to see you at any We're going to see you at any Collecticons this year? Oh, Rayforth's a teacher at the Scarlet Violet Academy. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Chicago, you might do a whole section. Damn. That's cool. Screamtail. I'll be at Chicago. I don't think I'm going to sell at Chicago, though. I'm just going to, I'm going to fly in and hang out and probably just hang with the vendors. In the vendor section, but just chill. Oh, yeah, it's only 5 hours from you? That's super easy, then. Might as well. Chicago should be a big show. Like, I don't know why Chicago wouldn't be a big show for, cards. Ooh, he's Wingrowlith! So cute! So cute! Here, guess what makes him cuter? So much cuter! I complained about it earlier today already, that the horn, if they just got rid of the horn, it would make so much more sense as a design. Instead, they're just like, just throw the little horn on there for no reason. Oh, I'm so picky. Did you guys know that the, I think is it the Perrin This is the parent SIR? Has that card in it. It's a duo card. Because you have this, and then it's the parent SIR is taking a picture looking down, and in the little lens of the camera, you can see his face in it, which is really cool. So that means the character that he's like jumping up on here is actually the parent card, the parent SIR, which is pretty awesome. Cool little touch. Maybe we'll pull one, and I'll show you. Sinister. Still haven't figured out how to say this, but we're getting there. Sinister. What do you do with the T? Sinister. Like if you're actually trying to say it, sinister. It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Sinister. Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be sinister matcha. I do like matcha. Big fan. Not a very big fan of that Pokemon, though. What is this Pokemon? Phazendipity. Wait, Phazendipity. Yeah, Phazendipity? Is this supposed to be like pheasant and serendipity? What is wrong? Like, oh, man. Come on, guys. Okie dokie. All right. Oh. Precisely. Thank you. Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX. So Ogerpon is like the little green guy. But the mask is like, can he just like create the masks? I don't know. It's all Pokemon can come up with at the minute. I just don't know why do we need 1,000 Pokemon? Like, can't we focus on the Pokemon that we already have and like give them more evolutions or give them more megas or make them more interesting? Like, they already exist. Why do we need 1,000 of them? There are Pokemon they're literally Pokemon I've never seen before. I was looking the other day and I was like, what the hell is this Pokemon? I'd never seen it before. How does it happen? Oh, wait. This is our first box without an SIR. This was a bad box, bro. This was a bad box. Holy buckets. Okay, so every box does not have an SIR. That was our first box without one. We got 2 full arts, 3 ARs, and some EXs. That was rough. That was rough. Okay, so not every box comes with an SIR. I just got lucky on the first 4 boxes, apparently. I'm just glad I got my Greninja, man. Everything else is just icing on the cake at this point. I'm just glad I got Greninja. Come on. Come on. Old man Java yells into the void. That's what my YouTube channel is. I just yell into the void. Nobody listens. All right. I listen. No, I mean, super comedic. Yeah, YouTube is so weird. I was thinking about this today. Torkoal. That kind of reminds me of like one of those old school pizza ovens. Like the stone pizza ovens. A Torkoal could make a nice pizza, man. I bet you. Yeah, YouTube is so weird though, because like obviously recently I had that video pop off, right? And I've gotten like, I don't know, just off of that one video, I think I've gotten like 700 or 800 subscribers or something. Just off of one video, like it's absolutely insane. But like, it's weird how I feel like there's certain creators where you like every video they put out, they get at least a certain amount of views, right? Like I feel like Dan is one of them. Dan, I feel like could put out, as long as it's Pokemon related, like obviously his MetaZoo stuff didn't do as well, but as long as Dan is talking about Pokemon, like he'll at least get 1,000 views. Like that's pretty obvious. Because there's just like, there's a certain amount of people that he has in his audience that will just watch whatever he puts out. Doesn't matter what the topic is. Like he's just like cultivated this this fairly large core group of people. Like every time he goes live, he gets like 100 viewers. Like it's crazy, right? I mean, he deserves it. He's very consistent. He puts out good content. And then like, but my channel is so weird because it's like I'll have a video do like 1,000 views, and then the next video I put out does 200 views, and then the next video I put out does 1,000 views, and then the next video I put out does like 300 views, and it's like, what is happening? Like, why is it so spiky? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why my stuff spikes so hard, like goes up and down so much. I mean, at the end of the day, I just make the videos that I want to make, so it's not really that big a deal. But I do see like other creators seem like they have such a consistent viewership. Mine is so spiky. Just interesting to think about from a YouTube perspective. I think most of the time it's like it's content related, like what like opening videos, horrible. My channel is horrible for opening videos. Nobody who watches my channel wants to watch me open anything. well, except for you guys, apparently, because you're here. I shouldn't say no one. A lot fewer people want to watch me open product. I think a lot more people want to watch my channel for like business stuff. PSA returns seem to do pretty well. Whenever I'm talking about flipping, whenever I'm talking about vending, like those types of videos do well on my channel. But like, I don't know, it's like the niche of the niche. But yeah, I don't know, just stuff I think about every once in a while. Hyper, Aroma, and Sunflora, double banger. We got a double banger. I also don't do any drama content, but at the same time, I also don't do much collaborative stuff, which I've tried to do. I've tried to change that up this year and do some more collaborative stuff, like the trivia thing. I've been on a couple podcasts this year. Tried to like extend my reach that way, but yeah, I stay out of drama completely for the most part, because that's not really the content I want to build my channel off of. Is like the dislike of other people in the hobby. Lana's Aid. We got the SIR of this card earlier. Did I already have one of those? I had a full art of something. I don't know if it was that one. Alright, Alakazam, Iron Leaves, Volbeat. I had this amazing idea for... See, I feel like my video ideas are too grandiose for like my... Like, I think of video ideas and it's like, man, that would cost a lot of money. And it would get like a few thousand views. And I would not make my money back at all. But did I pull Moonbryon yet? What's up, BB? No, I haven't, unfortunately. Unfortunately, no Moonbryons. I did pull the Greninja, though. One thing that I would be I think would be super freaking awesome for a video is at a Collecticon, you get 2 sections that want to participate in the video. You get like teams, so you put teams together. So whoever's like the section leader names the team. You get specific like section team t-shirts, and then it's like a competition throughout the event. So you're constantly like checking in with one team, like, hey, what have you guys sold so far? What have you guys sold so far? And you're like trying to outsell each other as like 2 different teams. So it's like a versus, like section versus section at Collecticon. Whoever outsells each other like buys the other section drinks or something at the end of the video or something like that. That would be super freaking cool. But you'd have to have like a team of, you'd have to have like 3 or 4 people doing the recording. Yeah, I feel like that video would go pretty hard. Because people like the vending content, but then you're adding also like a competition. Yeah, you're adding a competition component to it. I feel like that would be really fun to make and edit and film. It'd be cool. I feel like I had another idea recently that I thought would do well. Oh, if I had like unlimited money, if I was just like rich and I didn't have to do anything, and I could just like fly around the world and make videos, or fly around the country and make videos, not the world. Well, the world too, whatever. It'd be really cool to go to these different people's like places, like different people in the hobby who have like unique aspects to their businesses, and do like, I spent 24 hours with Mason Berry, and you literally just follow these people with like unique perspectives on the Pokemon hobby around for 24 hours and see what it's like, a day in the life basically, but you're making like a documentary about like particular people in the hobby. Like I spent 24 hours with I don't know, SM Pratt, or I spent 24 hours with, and you see like their day-to-day, like their behind the scenes stuff that you don't normally see. Obviously I wouldn't be able to do SM Pratt probably, because he probably wouldn't agree to that, but I feel like it'd be cool. Like imagine I spent 24 hours with PokeRev, or I spent 24 hours with Matt Flynn, and you get to see like, what do those people do just like on a normal day, because they're like huge YouTube channels. Like what are they constantly doing? And you just make like these cool documentary style videos on like the behind the scenes of their operations. Almost like I don't know if you guys have watched any Colin and Samir videos, but they've done some similar stuff like that, and I think it would be cool to bring that to the Pokemon space. Chandelure. Or Pekko, Litwick, Okie dokie. Love me some Colin and Samir. Yeah, they make good videos. I like their perspective on content creation. Applin, Froakie, Ogrepon. Before, the way that I used to look at my content was like, if someone else already did a video, I used to look at it and be like, well, I'm not going to do that. Someone else already did it. Like, someone else already did a good job with it, so why would I do it? But then I realized that people want to see like other people's perspective on things. Just because one person has made a video that's similar showing their perspective doesn't mean that you can't bring something unique to it. So I started kind of looking at, okay, what videos do other creators do, or creators similar to me do, that pop off, and is there a way that I can tailor like the content of that to me in a way that's entertaining? And that's really how the day in the life video came up, because I think it was Pokemon Steven did a day in the life video and it popped off. It was like, I think it had like over 100,000 views or something like that. And obviously I think there's a lot of overlap between Steven and my channel. And so when I saw him do that, I was like, oh, I could do a day in the life of me. Like I have some fairly interesting stuff that is different from his day in the life or from other people in the hobby, like my my little space up at the store and stuff like that. So I decided to make mine. It also popped off. So it was like, okay, well, that's cool. Like, people want to watch the content. They don't necessarily care that the idea is the same, because the content of the actual video is going to be different. Like, the idea is the same, but the content is what makes it unique, or the person is what makes it unique. Where before I used to just be like, oh, Steven already made that video, so why would I make that video? And I would just not make it. But I realized that that's kind of stupid. And I should just do it. Who cares if, someone already made it and it popped off and it was a good video? If you can add something that's interesting to it, then make it. Rillaboom, Fion, Infernape. Puchiana, Sandshrew, Blissey. I didn't know Blissey was... Oh, well, I guess Chansey's in this, so I guess it makes sense for Blissey to be. Oh, guys, I'm getting tired. It's 9 o'clock. Been doing this for 2 hours. I still have 3 boxes. Glaceon, another unfair stamp. Okay. Apparently this is a good one. We'll take it. I've also thought about making some content that's not Pokemon related, but seeing how... I feel like I would have to create a separate channel for that almost. Because seeing how, like, even if I veer out of my... kind of my zone in terms of the content that I normally make, like even if I create like opening content for for instance, usually tends to perform less. And I've tried to make a couple of videos that are not Pokemon related in the past on this channel, and it just doesn't work out very well. We got Kieran. I thought that the card was bent. I think I have one of these already, but I have some ideas for stuff that's not Pokemon related. I just fear actually making it because I pretty much know that it wouldn't do well on this channel. So it almost has to be like a side channel passion project thing, or something that was like members only, maybe. Tangela, Aggron, Alakazam. Tatsugiri, Applin, Zapdos. A new Zapdos for Greenie to collect. I feel like that's going to be a tough one to get in a PSA 10, because these holos can get a little bit messed up pretty quickly. He'll have a reverse and a holo to try and get. Any particular cards you're considering grading? I don't think so. I pulled the Greninja earlier, and it looked pretty clean. It had like the little factory dots on it, so I think it had a chance at has a chance at a 10, but could get a 9. So I probably wouldn't send it. So no, I don't think so. I grabbed some of the Japanese Eevees to send off because I think that card's super cute. But nope. How's it going, Sapphire? There's no Charizards in this set. No, I don't only grade Charizard, but it's a good one to grade. Usually. Chiyu, Monkey Dory. Okay, so that's 2 boxes, I think, in a row. Change your name from Eternal Knights Collectibles to your old name. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Cool, cool. Just automatically assume there was a Zard. Unfortunately, no. No Zard in this set. Alright. This was another one that was kind of meh. 2 full arts. No, I guess 3 full arts. No SIRs. Been working on getting more into cards and stuff as I just cross over the 1-year mark being a vendor at conventions. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Congratulations. Ugh. I wish there were more conventions in the area for me to do. Oh, PSA invoices. Wait. Hold on. Did something hit? Oh, they invoiced me for my other one. Never mind. Lame. I got excited. They just sent me an invoice for the one that I just got back today. In spring, there is white cows. Huh. You have to look across the border near Richmond. Not sure how close you are from the... I'm fairly close, I think. I think Richmond is like 3 hours from me. So, I mean, it would be kind of a drive. Raleigh has... I mean, if I was willing to drive like a couple hour like radius, I could probably do one like every month. But I'm too lazy for that. Too lazy for that. But I have Charlotte coming up in August. I have a local show coming up in August. I have Charlotte coming up in August. I have potentially Richmond coming up in August. I'm not sure about that. I think I'm on the list right now for it. And then in October, we have Chicago. Oh, and then I'm doing Card Party in a month. Less than a month now. That'll be cool. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. Damn, the views really kind of went up on that video. I don't know what the hell happened. That's cool. All right. Let's see. I have 3 boxes here left. If I do 3 boxes, I'll be here for another hour, and I'm already kind of tired. So I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll probably open these 3 boxes. Maybe I'll do them on stream or I'll do them off stream, something like that. But we did open 6 boxes today. No. Yeah, 6 boxes today. We got 4 SIRs. We got the Ursa Luna. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. I mean, these are all hits, obviously, from a case, essentially. So, lots of full arts, lots of A specs. 4 SIRs out of 6 boxes, which I would say is pretty good. The last two boxes were a little bit meh, but I'll either open these up off stream or we'll open them up here in the future sometime, possibly. But yeah, I'm gonna head out because I am tired. I appreciate you guys being here though, and I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your night. Hopefully we'll get on like real stream, you know, stuff again where we're doing Pokidoku or we're reacting to stuff. We're doing like video content during stream. We'll try and figure out how to get back into this. I have been sick. I've basically been sick ever since I got back from Japan. Like one thing after another, and I'm still battling some stuff. So I'm trying, all right? We'll get back to it eventually. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you very much. And we'll make sure to check out my latest video at the top of the chat. It's linked at the top of the chat. A linked message. Check out my latest video. It's my top 10 favorite cards from this set. Definitely check that out, all right? We'll see you later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.